Good morning, M30 gang. Happy Tuesday. Good morning, Coy. Good morning, Ellis. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Willie, Phillip. I agree, Phillip. It should be mandatory now that they have similar formats. Oh, Alice, how was the workout? Phillip, Tourist Tuesday. Oh, is that true, Phillip? Is it not public till tomorrow? I'll have to let Ben know, thank you. Oh, Willie, getting your sunroof fixed today. Gotta get all that sunshine you can, right? Oh, interesting. Yeah, hopefully you get free jelly beans at your place. Attention to detail, Phillip. I like that you caught that from podcast. George, you're on time. Kim, I think China is likely asleep. This crew tries to get as much sleep as they can. Although, you know, I try to recruit every now and then. I'll see if she wants to join tomorrow. Jaren, good morning. Het, good morning. Het, you're joining our neck of the woods today. Heck yeah. Ben, good morning. Carson, good morning. Alex, good morning. Gustav, good morning in Paraguay. Alex, tacos or pizza? Ooh, it really depends on the mood. I feel like I probably would go to pizza more than tacos, but every now and then I feel like queso, and I feel like then I use the excuse of tacos when really I just want chips and queso. I don't know. What's your go-to? Nice, Ellis. Hey, Alexandru. Good morning, Kevin. Cookville, Cokeville, same difference. Thanks, Kim. All right, gang, let's get into this warm-up today. Is it Benoit or Benoit? I'm not sure. Maybe when flying happens again. I'm sure you probably would have been there by now if it hadn't been for travel restrictions. Good morning, Damien. Good morning, Mitch. All right, crew. Let's get this exercise going today. We have some fun ones happening here. So for our warm-up today, guys, Carson B, what's happening? If you're sick a bit longer, how do you get back into training? So to your point, Carson, so something I always heard about, you know, being sick and working out while you're sick, if you do too much intensity, you end up breaking down muscles, which isn't going to be helpful for your immune system. But if you're doing like light cardio, allegedly that's helping with producing more red blood cells and things like that, and that's okay, but it has to be relatively easy because otherwise you're just breaking down your body and kind of prolonging getting back. I always feel a little better when I move when I'm sick, maybe not in the beginning, but I could just be crazy too, but not anything too intense, and definitely ease your way back. The only time I've ever gotten stitches in my life, twice, box jumps, was when I came back too quickly from being sick. So you just kind of have to give yourself a little grace there. It always feels better once you get really good warm-ups and get some, like I said, maybe like machine cardio in, and then see how you feel from there, and then maybe do like a lighter workout, or find some M30s and make them down even, break them down to make them even scaled. That would be my suggestion. I hope you feel better. Hey, Birdie! Okay, gang, let's get into this warm-up. So for the warm-up this morning, we have a 5-minute clock, and during that 5 minutes, we will have 20 bodyweight RDLs, 5 inchworms, and 10 step-back lunges total. So good luck finding the remote for me today. The last couple days, it's just been there. Not this morning. So scavenger hunt. Hopefully it's nearby. If you see it, send a pigeon. Or comment to chat. It's funny, Tasia threw Rich the remote yesterday and it just burst into pieces. Oh, okay, let's find this remote and we will get started. We have one remote. It's usually somewhere in frame. Talk about tricky. Someone had it flipped over. The black remote on the black ground. At least on this side, you get like one little red button. All right, guys, at 5-minute clock, we're gonna start with 20 body weight RDLs, 5 inchworms, and 10 step back lunges. Start in 10 seconds. So with that body weight RDL, you are gonna take that right arm and that left leg, and you're gonna touch that hand to the ground. In the morning, you be a little shaky, really try to hinge, create that nice flat line. Sometimes it's a little harder than others when you're warming up. And 20 of those. Woo. It's 20 total, by the way. So each tap counts as 1. And 20. Then I'm gonna go to those 5 inchworms, guys. So I'm gonna spread my feet a little wider than shoulder width, and I'll walk those hands out to the front of my mat. Do a push up. You can drop your knees if you need to. And I'm gonna walk those hands back to my feet. I'm gonna do that again. On this one, I'm gonna drop my knees, push up, walk those hands back. And 5. Gonna get those lunges nice and warm. We're gonna do 10 step back lunges total. Ooh. Oh man, my legs. Those thrusters yesterday, guys. I just felt that on those lunges. Gonna get nice and warm this morning. And 10. Back to those RDLs. Remember, same arm, same leg. on this cushion mat. We're gonna walk those hands out into that push-up and walk it back. On here. No slip, mat slippery, imagine that. So 10 step back lunges. It's gonna be even more slippery when it gets sweaty here in a second. Time for a few more RDLs. And 4. All right, guys. Good morning, Revon. Ooh, Ellis, a Gaelic football match. First I thought that said garlic. I was like, what's a garlic football match? Oh, that would have been a good spot. It did stop raining yesterday. We did stop by the pool, Kim. It was fun. I went to step in the pool and I didn't realize I was stepping on a seat, fell in. I was like, it's one of those things where you look around real quick and you're like, did anyone see that? I think they did, but you know, it happens. You know, so fact today, when you're walking into a pool, take the steps, don't step on a rounded seat. They had like built-in seats on the side of the pool. So anyway, Amir, good morning. Alexandra, I feel you. My legs today from thrusters yesterday, ooh, they're feeling good. Has anyone done this workout, or is anyone doing this one along with this morning? Good morning, Rick. Welcome. All right, guys. So for the workouts today, we have for M30, we have 3 sets. 30 step back lunges, 20 hand release push-ups, 20 chair or box step-ups, and you will rest 2 minutes between sets. So these 2 workouts today, guys, are designed to be a sprint. So I really want you guys to move through this quickly. If you have to take breaks, try to take really quick breaks, because it's just gonna be one time and you're gonna get a whole 2 minutes of rest and repeat 2 more times. So this is 3 sprints for us this morning. So you gotta love that. Whew, the sprint word. All right, gang, and for M30 Plus today, or version 2, we have 3 sets of 30 single dumbbell step back lunge. That'll be a 50-pound for the men, a 35-pound for the women, or whatever you have if you have a dumbbell. 20 hand release push-ups, and 20 alternating dumbbell snatch, again with that 50 or 35 if you have it, and 2 minutes rest between. So let's go through those movements real quick and we will get started into some morning sprints. Let's do it. Koi, all out sprint. You shouldn't have to break up your sets. 20 hand release push-ups, Koi, is no joke. But yes, gotta be intentional about that speed. Sometimes you get used to those long grinders and just kind of move through it, but be intentional about doing those movements really quickly. Monty, good morning. Christy, good morning. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that you're using them with your friends. Yay. Raul, good morning. We had such an amazing time this weekend celebrating Tasia. She's amazing. She's a very easy person to celebrate. Addie, good morning in Argentina. Kyle, good morning. She did have a great birthday. JC, good morning. Oh, Coy, the snatches kept getting slower and slower. Well, let's see. I'm going to try to maintain here, but I mean, the point of a sprint is to go fast, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys, so quickly going through those movements. Step back lunge, just like what we did in that warm-up. Remember not to slam that knee in the ground. If you have something soft like this, I would try to do that, or if you wear a knee sleeve, that works too. With a dumbbell, I will probably do all 30 on one side, and then in the next set, switch. Even though that'll still give me one set more than the other. If you want to keep it nice and balanced, you could do 15 on each side each set, or maybe do 30 in the first round on one side, 30 in the second round on one side, and maybe 15 and 15 in that last set, depending on how you're feeling. But you're going to want to try to make those quick, or that switch really quick, because again, it is a sprint. Those hand release push-ups. So the only difference in this push-up is going to be I'm going to come to this plank position, or to my knees if I need to. So you can either come to your knees like this, or be in this plank position. And when I come down to this mat, I'm going to pick my hands up and press back up. That is going to be your hand release push-up. Chair or box. Step up. If you have a chair, you can use a chair. Although, check out this little chair. I would not recommend a tiny chair. Looks vulnerable. Looks like that might break. But if you have a sturdy chair around the house, that's what I use in Florida, our chairs. So for your box, step up, just like it sounds. We're gonna step up, extend those hips at the top, and step down. Extend those hips, and down. If you are doing M30 Class, you will be doing alternating dumbbell snatches. So, what that's going to look like is I'm going to take this dumbbell from the floor and up. You can switch at the ground, or if you feel comfortable, you can switch in the air. Just remember that dumbbell does need to tap the ground for each rep. So you'll have 20 of those. So we'll have 30 step back lunges, 20 hand release push-ups, and 20 either box or chair step ups, or 20 alternating dumbbell snatch. Do you guys have any questions on that before we get our sprint started today? Yeah, the hand release push-up's kind of just a totally different ball game. Depending, I don't know, some days I like them, some days I don't, to be honest. Some days I'm like, oh, these are definitely easier, and then other days I'm like, no way. Ronaldo, welcome. Yay, we're so happy that you're having fun. We have a blast. If you want to have fun, you came to the right place. Wow, that's fast. Philip, no, so living La Vida Loca, no switching on the ground. Well, if you switch in the air, just make sure you practice because you don't want to drop that dumbbell, especially if you're at home in the house. Could have some interesting consequences. Morning, Sarah. All right, gang, I'm gonna get the chalk and we're gonna get this Tuesday fitness party started. guys, I hope you're ready for these sprints. I got the fan on and everything. We're super serious this morning. You see this? Better. All right, gang. Doesn't count if you're not chucked up. Oh, my hands sweat so much. All right, guys, so any last words before we begin? Nice, Ellis. All right, crew, then we're getting started. Remember, 30 step back lunges, 20 push-ups, and 20 step-ups or dumbbell snatches. Assuming I remember how to use a clock. 30, 20, 20, 2 minutes rest between. All right, gang, we're starting in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. That was a good sprint. Nice job, gang. Wowzers. We're slipping a little. Oh, good work, guys. Nice work if you're still moving. Nice job, guys. Oh, it was, Dave's coming. He's on his way to set up for our next live. Hi, Walter. Yeah, you would have to lunge really fast to go sub 2, I think. Nice work, guys. Starting here again around 4:20. Yeah, you would have to be moving. Was I 23, George? I thought I was 20, but I could be 23. All right, guys. Starting here again, about 15 seconds. Number 30, 20, 20. Starting in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hi, Dave. Morning. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Oh yeah. Enjoy the last round. Nice work, guys. Round 2. I feel like round 2 always feels better than round 1. Should get that heart rate up in that first round. No, George, you're probably right. I probably looked at it on my way down. It was just easier math. Hi, Bastian. That's a 35-pound. Walter, hello. Monty, hello. Lionel, hello. Dave, Kim says good morning. Philip says the red shirt guy.
Seems like I'm always wearing my red shirt.
I know. Dave, you should text Dre or Ben, because they were saying that it's not listed. The online Mayhem countdown is to public live, like this was public, but that online is listed as private. So I don't know if the public one's listed as tomorrow, so just let them know. And you might not, you probably will turn that box on. Hi guys! Until,
Oh yeah.
just,
I'm just trying to get.
you're ready. Red shirt Dave is very prepared, we like it. All right, guys, I'm starting in 15 seconds. Nice work, gang. Good morning, Chris. Starting at 10 seconds. 2 and 1. And 30. Nice job, guys. Wowzers. Oh. Wow. That definitely got real quick. Nice job, guys. Alice, I think I went 220, and then I went 4, 5, 6. Then I went 220, 212, and then 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 207. 220, 212, 207 were my splits. Nice job, Sullivan. Nice job. Hey, Chris. Hey, Sullivan. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jose. Chris, the workout today is 3 sets. There are 3 sets of sprints, 30 step back lunges, 20 hand release push-ups, or 20 box step-ups, and then M30 Plus is 30 step back lunges with a dumbbell, 20 hand release push-ups, and 20 dumbbell snatch. Nice job, guys. Thanks, George. Thanks, Kim. Dean, good morning. Thanks, Ellis. All right, gang, let's talk about this accessory real quick. That was definitely a sprint. Sometimes those long grinders are fun, and sometimes it's fun to sit there and be intentional about trying to move fast. My go-to is usually the long grinder, so it's good to force myself to get some sprints in. Good morning, gang. All right. Good morning, JC. Okay, so for accessory today, we have 3 sets, 30 Supermans, 50-foot single arm dumbbell overhead carry with your left arm, and 50-foot single arm dumbbell overhead carry with your right arm. I actually really love overhead carries because they're great for the shoulder mobility, they're great for posterior. They really help you see where you might have some imbalances, whether that be in that shoulder strength. They're great to help if you're trying to develop any sort of handstand hold or handstand push-up. There are just a million things that are great about the dumbbell overhead carry. So I'll show you the Supermans first. I'll warm up that back side and then we'll show you that carry. So for the Supermans, find yourself a mat. I say preferably turquoise. Doesn't have to be turquoise. So you're gonna lay flat here on your belly, extend your arms out in front of you, and you're gonna squeeze that low back, those glutes, those hamstrings, the low back. It's a great posterior strengthening exercise. Squeeze. I like to hold a second or two. So you'll have 30 Supermans. And then we're gonna have that 50-foot dumbbell carry. If you do not have 50 feet to carry a dumbbell, you can do a hold, maybe like 30 seconds on each side. Or you can grab a book from your house, you can grab anything if you don't have a dumbbell, even if you have a plate, anything that's weighted. So the key here is, we've kind of talked about this in holds and carries before, is if I'm putting this overhead, a lot of times, see, you have a tendency, you can shift here, you're really trying to stay in a straight line here. I'm trying to extend, press that elbow to the sky, press that shoulder to the sky, try to keep that elbow straight if you can, if you have the mobility. And the biggest thing is we're all gonna have, not all, but some people have a tendency to arch your back. You wanna tilt that pelvis under and really keep that core tight. We're trying to engage these core muscles, activate the shoulder, so then you're just gonna go for a walk. And same on the way back. Really, really focus on that active shoulder and focus on pressing that dumbbell to the sky and completely extending that elbow if you can. Same on that left side, you'll do that 50 feet if you can. And just remember, we're trying not to shift, we're trying to keep that core tight. And really, really try to keep that back flat, guys. Really try to avoid the arch. Tuck that core in. Same idea, take a walk. Hold for 30 seconds if you don't have a place to walk. I just love that accessory, actually. It's so good. Walter, hey, Patty, you made it. Kim, like I said, gallon of water. Actually, I have one in my car. I should have brought it out for these carries. My gallon of alkaline water. I don't know if it really does anything, but you know, you read some things and just give it a whirl. Oh, you could march in place, Philip. I like that. George, you guys, I'm gonna bring my gallon of water. Do people still buy gallons of water? I mean, I do.
You say people buy gallons of water?
Yeah, you don't buy, oh, you do? See, I always tease too, because they always tell me, because I'm from Florida originally, that they think Florida water tastes terrible. I'm like, Florida water's from the springs. I'm like, Cookeville water tastes like dirty socks. And they're like, it doesn't taste like dirty socks. It does taste like dirty socks. Maybe it doesn't. I could totally be making it up. Because apparently Florida water tastes like sulfur, so it probably just depends where you grew up drinking water. Patty, let us know how it goes. Do you guys have any questions before we sign off? And definitely let me know how that accessory goes, because that's some awesome accessory today. Those Supermans into those overhead carries are going to be great. Birthday princess yesterday in the house. Master programmer Tasia here.
My life is officially over. I hit my 30s and I'm
Ah, see, Kim gets a gallon of water. I knew she would. That's my girl. Like, I knew she would have my back. Tasia, do you buy gallons of water?
I do not.
Do you think New Hampshire water tastes different than Cookeville water or Florida water?
Yes.
Better or worse?
I think like similar. Not like better.
See, Tasia says New Hampshire water.
Drank from the faucet.
Well, I mean, I was drinking from the faucet too. I mean, I drank from the hose as a kid. George wants to know where your gallon of water is, Dave. Jared buys gallons of water too.
In the refrigerator at home.
He says it's in his
We
fridge.
have a Brita.
Ah, Tasia has a Brita. Dean, Florida water's pretty much meh. Huh. But it's from the spring. Jaren says hi. You're welcome, Jaren. Dean, of course. Atlanta water is ... I filter it. Haha. Master programmer in the house. All right, crew. Do you have any questions for Tasia or myself or Red Shirt Dave? If not, we're going to be heading off because I think we're supposed to be doing another public live if you want to switch over on the Mayhem channel, but we have to fix that somehow because it's not. Well, so the then the countdown on the internet was backwards. All right, it's tomorrow. Just kidding, gang. Oh, we didn't. Everything's closed, but that was a funny question. Kim, I still drink from those. I dip on occasion too. It's good for your immune system or something like that. Katie, hi in Tallahassee. Go Knowles. Oh my gosh, my heart hurts. I just bought a Gator license plate for my car. Although my dad played basketball at FSU, so I have to respect the Knowles, you know? Willie, have a great day. Tasia, Willie says hi. All right, gang. Tasia says hi, Willie. You guys, thank you so much for joining today. Today was an absolute blast. I absolutely would not have sprinted as fast if it wasn't for you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for joining, and hopefully we see you tomorrow morning. Boo, Katie! You can't put, it's mutual respect. But I get it. Please still love me. Go Dogs, Dean. Okay, we're getting into an SEC conversation right now, and this is gonna escalate. And I don't know that we should do that in front of everybody. Come on! It has to be mutual respect. Until football season starts, then we'll stop talking for a little while. Roll, thank you for coming. Dean, Katie, Phillip, Kim, the gang, Willie, Jaren, Patty, thanks for stopping by. George, for coming on time today and supporting the water. Walter, JC, Chris, Ellis, Jose, Sullivan, Anders. Suggestion on complementary movements to improve the push-up stamina. I would say planks. Tasia, how would you suggest improving push-up stamina?
Well, planks, you want to get some pressing into maybe incline push-ups, so like lowering down incline, eccentric, so going down slow to your chest.
Okay. Probably not.
Eccentric push-ups, incline push-ups. You definitely want to get the pressing motion, dumbbell, bench.
Okay. So what Tasia's saying about push-up endurance, if you want to work on that, is she's saying incline push-ups and eccentric movements. So find a bench or a box.
Just build volume.
And come down slowly. Is it down?
I would say eccentric in the push-up position, so like on the floor.
Okay.
So if you're doing the eccentrics, because can she do a push-up? What's the key? All right, so I would say push-ups. The eccentrics on the floor, like in the actual push-up position, what Ellie was doing, so going down slow to the ground, and then you can use your knees to get up and building stamina that way. If you only have a few push-ups, you can build volume with incline push-ups. And then if you have dumbbells or something, you can press on your back for bench. That'll help.
Words from the master. Take it from Tasia. All right, gang. Thanks again for joining today. Jose, everyone. Addie, thank you for joining. Kevin, thank you. Ben, and hopefully we will see you tomorrow at 7:30 Central or whatever time it is where you guys are. Thanks again for joining today. That was awesome, guys. Have a great day.